Hey, hi viewers. Welcome to Pallavi Maths Hub. In this session, I'm going to discuss about Class 9, Chapter 1, Number System, Exercise 1.3. Myself, Pallavi Ji. First question is, write the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. You need to say it is what kind of decimal expansion. Before solving this sum, let us know what is the meaning of terminating and non-terminating. So for example, when you divide 1 by 2, if you divide 1 by 2, so 0.0 here, 2 5 is 10. Remainder is 0 here. So 0.5 is the answer. Now consider one more example, 1 by 3. Now divide this one. Here 0 point, again, put this 0 here, 3 3 is 9. Again 1 is remainder, again put 0, 3 3 is 9. Again 1 is the remainder, put 0, 3 3 is 9. Again 1 is the remainder. It continues. The digits are repeating here. The number 3 is repeating. So if we did not get remainder is 0, then we can say it is a non-terminating. Okay. If we get remainder is 0, if the remainder is 0, then this number is called as terminating. So terminating means if you get remainder 0, then it is terminating. If we did not get remainder is 0, it is continuous, then we can call that is non-terminating. Now solve the sum. First question is 36 by 100. Now divide this one, 100 divided by 36. Put 0 point here, 0. So 100 3s are 300. Remainder is 60. Again 0. 106 are 600. So remainder you will get 0. So 36 by 100, when you divide this one, you will get answer is 0.36. Yes, you are getting remainder is zeros. So then it is called as terminating or not terminating. Yes, it is a terminating. Next, second sum, 1 by 11. 1 by 11. So divide 11. Divide 1 by 11. So put 0 here. Again here also put 0. 10 is not dividing. Again put 0 here. So 0. 11 9s are 99. Remainder is 1. Again put 0. Again it is not divisible. Put one more 0 here. 0. So 11 9s are 99. Again you will get remainder 0. So the numbers are repeating here. So 0.090909, it is continuous. Is it right? Then you can say this number is not terminating. Non-terminating and repeating. Non-terminating and repeating. Next, check for third sum. Third question is 4 1 by 8. It's in mixed fraction. Write it in proper fraction. 8 4s are 32. 32 plus 1 is 33. Divided by 8. Here I will explain you once again. 8 4s are 32 plus 1. 33 by 8. Now divide this one. 8 divided by 33. Here 8 4s are 32. Remainder is 1. Next, put point here, 0. Next, 8 1s are 8. Remainder is 2, 20. 8 2s are 16. Remainder is 4, 0. 8 5s are 40. You will get remainder is 0 here. Okay. So 33 by 8, which is equals to 4.125. Then it is terminating or non-terminating? Yes, it is terminating. If we get remainder is 0, then it is terminating. If we did not get remainder is 0, then it is non-terminating. Next, go for fourth sum. 3 by 13. 3 by 13. Now divide this one. 13, 3. Put 0.0. 13 2s are 26. Remainder is 4. Again 0. 13 3s are 39. Here you will get remainder is 1. 1 is not divisible by 13. So put 0 here. Again it is not divisible by 13. Here put 1 0. Here also put 1 0. Next 13 7s are. 13 7s are 91. Remainder 9. Again 0 here. Next 13 6 are 78. Remainder is 12. Again 0. Next 13 9s are. 13 9s are 117. Remainder is 3. Look here 3. Here is also 3. Is it right? Here is also 3. Here is also 3. If you repeat again these steps is repeating. Is it right? So 3 by 13 is equals to 0.23079. Again these numbers are repeating. Okay. So this is terminating or not terminating? This one is non-terminating. Next, check for fifth sum. Fifth sum is 2 by 11. Fifth sum is 2 by 11. Now divide this one. 11 divided by 2. Sorry, 2 divided by 11. 0.0. 11 ones are 11. Remainder is 9. Again 0. 11 8s are 88. Remainder is 2. Next 0. Again 11 ones are 11. Again 9. 0. 11 8s are 88. Remainder 2. Look here 2 2. Again it is continuing. These steps are continuous. Okay. So 2 by 11 is equals to 0.1818. Is it right? So this is terminating or non-terminating? Yes, it is non-terminating because we did not get remainder is 0 and the numbers are repeating. So we can call this is non-terminating. Next, sixth sum, 329 divided by 400. Okay, sorry, not 4,000, 400. So 400, 329. Okay, put 0 here, here 1 0. 408 sir, 408 sir, 3,200. Remainder is 90. Again, put 1 0 here. For 402 sir, 800. Remainder 100. Again, one put 0 here. 402 is 800. Remainder 200. Again 0. 405 is 2000. Here you will get remainder is 0. So which is equals to 0.8225. Yes, it is terminating. It is terminating. I hope all of you understood these 6 sums. Now go for next main. Here, second question. You know that 1 by 7 is equals to 0.142857. Can you predict what the decimal expansion of 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, and 6 by 7 doing the long division? If so, how? Okay. Int, study the remainders while finding the value of 1 by 7 carefully. Here, The given the value of 1 by 7. 1 by 7 is equals to 0.142857. How do you get this number? When you divide 1 by 7, you will get this 0.0. 7 ones are 7. Next remainder is 3, 0. 7 fours are 28. Remainder 0, 0. 7 twos are 14. Remainder 6, 0. 7 eights are 56. Remainder 4, 0. 7 fives are 35. Remainder 5, 0. Next 7 sevens are 49. Remainder 1. Observe here 1, here also 1. If you continue, this number will repeating. So the given 1 by 7. 1 by 7 is equals to 0.142857. Now you need to find out the value of 2 by 7. So take first question 2 by 7. Now 2 by 7, how we will split 2 into 1 by 7. Is it right? So if you multiply this one, again you will get 2 ones are 2 by 7. Now in next step, 2 into, in the place of 1 by 7, in the place of 1 by 7, we know the value of 1 by 7. Substitute your 0.142857. Now multiply this one as usual multiplication. First 2 sevens are 14, 1 carry. Next 2 fives are 10, 10 plus 1 11, 1 carry. Next 2 eights are 16, 16 plus 1 17, 1 carry. 2 twos are 4, 4 plus 1 8. Next 2 fours are 8, 2 ones are 2, 2 zeros are 0. So this is the answer. 0.124. Okay. 2 sevens are 14, 1 carry. 2 fives are 10 plus 1 11, 1 carry. 2 twos are 4, 4 plus 1 5. Sorry. Yeah, I did mistake here. 2 twos are 4 plus 1 5. Okay. 0.285714. Similarly, check for second question. Second question is 3 by 7. 3 by 7. How we will split 3 by 7? 3 into 1 by 7. Is it right? Yes. Now split this one as 3 into 1 by 7. When you multiply, again you will get 3 by 7. In next step, 3 into, already you know the value of 1 by 7. Substitute here 0.142857. Now multiply. 3 sevens are 21 to carry. 3 fives are, multiply this one. 3 fives are 15. 15 plus 2, 17. 1 carry. Next 3 eights are 24. 24 plus 1, 25 to carry. Next 3 twos are 6 plus 2, 8. Next 3 fours are 12. 1 carry. 3 ones are, next 3 ones are 3 plus 1, 4. 0.3 zeros are 0. So this is the answer of 3 by 7. 3 by 7 is equals to 0.428571. Next, third question, 4 by 7. Follow the same steps. 4 into 1 by 7. 4 into, the value of 1 by 7 is 0.142857. Here also multiply. 4 sevens are 28 to carry. 4 fives are 20 plus 2, 22 to carry. Next 4 eights are 32 plus 2, 34. 3 carry. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 3, 11. 1 carry. 4 4s are 16 plus 1, 17. 1 carry. 4 1s are 4 plus 1, 5. Point. 4 zeros are 0. You need to multiply this also. 4 zeros are 0. So 4 by 7 is equals to 0.571428. Next. Do next sum. Next is 5 by 7. 5 by 7. Again, simplify this one. 5 into 1 by 7. You can write this one as 5 into the value of 1 by 7 is 0.142857. Simplify this one. 5 sevens are 35. 3 carry. 5 fives are 25. 25 plus 3, 28. 2 carry. 5 eights are 40 plus 2, 42. 4 carry. 5 twos are 10 plus 4, 14. 1 carry. 5 fours are 20 plus 1, 21. 2 carry. 5 ones are 5 plus 2, 7. 0.50 are 0. So final answer is 0.714285. So this is the final answer. 5 by 7 is equals to 0.714285. Let's do next sum. 6 by 7. 6 by 7 is equals to 6 into 1 by 7. Simplify this one. 6 into 1 by 7. The value of 1 by 7 is 0.142857. So multiply this one. If you multiply, you will get 0.857142. So this is the answer. I hope understand this second sum. Let's go for next sum. Third question. Yeah, what is the question? Express the following in the form of P by Q. Means you need to express in the rational form, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. P comma Q belongs to Z and Q not equals to 0. Now consider first question, 0.6. Here 6 number is repeating. You can write that one as x is equals to 0.6666 goes up to infinity. Okay. Here how many numbers? How many number is repeating? Only one number. Only one number is repeating. If only one number is repeating, then multiplied by 10. Multiplied by, why multiplied by 10? Because only one number is repeating. So call this as equation 1, then multiplied by 10. It will become 10 into x is equals to 10 into 0.6666 goes up to infinity. 10x is equals to, if you multiply this one, you will get 6.6666 goes up to infinity. In next step, 10x is equals to, split this one. How will split this portion? Can I write like this? 6 plus 0.666. Yes. If you add, again you will get this number. So 10x is equals to 6 plus, instead of this place, 0.666. The value of 0.666 is x. So already by equation 1, x is equals to 0.666. I'm substituting x. In the place of this one, I replaced by x. In next step, 10x minus x is equals to 6. I'm taking variables one side and constant one side. 10x minus x is 9x is equals to 6. X is equals to 6 by 9. 3 3s are 3 2s are. So the value of x is equals to 2 by 3. Yes, this is in the form of P by Q. Is it right? Cross verify this one. Okay, only this portion is enough. Cross verify if you need. Okay, 2 divided by 3. So I put 0 here, 0. 3 6 are 18. Okay, remainder is 2. Again 0. 3 6 are 18. Remainder is 2. 0. 3 6 are 18. Remainder is 2. Yes, you are getting this one. 0.666. Is it right? So for 0.666, rational number is 2 by 3. So then this is the answer. I hope all of you understood this one first sum. Next, go for second sum. Second sum is 0.47. Okay, write this one as x is equals to 0.474747 continuous. Here, how many numbers are repeating? Only 2 numbers. So 2 numbers are repeating. So now multiplied by 100. Is it right? So call this as equation 1. Now multiply by 100. Next step, it will become 100x is equals to 100 into 0.4747 goes up to infinity. So 100x is equals to 47.4747 goes up to infinity. Now, in next step, you need to split this one. So how we will split 100x? Okay, 100x is equals to 47 plus 0.474747. It goes up to infinity. In next step, 100x is equals to 47 plus x. Okay, next step, 100x minus x is equals to 47. It's correct. Okay. 100x minus x is 99x is equals to 47. Okay. So x is equals to 47 by 99. So this is in the form of P by Q. I hope all of you understand this sum. Okay. Next, go for next sum. Third question. Third sum is 0.001. Okay. So you can rewrite this one as x is equals to 0.001,001,001. It goes up to infinity. In next step, how many numbers are repeating here? 3 numbers. 3 numbers are repeating. So now multiplied by 1000. I call this as equation 1 multiplied by 1000. So in next step, it will become 1000 into x is equals to 1000 into 0.001,001,001 goes up to infinity. Next step, 1000x is equals to, so your 3 zeros are there. So move point after the 3 digit. It will become 3 digit means 1, 2, 3. So 1.001,001,001 goes up to infinity. In next step, 1000x is equals to, split this one as 1 plus 0.001,001,001 goes up to infinity. 1000x is equals to 1 plus by equation 1. By equation 1, replace 0.001001 as x. So 1000x minus x is equals to 1. I'm grouping variable one side and constant other side. 1000x minus x is 999x is equals to 1. So x is equals to, what is the value of x? X is equals to 1 by 999. So this is in the form of P by Q. Is it right? Because the Haskell, you need to convert to P by Q form. The value of x is equals to 1 by 999. This is the answer. I hope all of you understand this second question. Now move for third one. Third one is activity. Okay. Next, fourth one. Sorry, yes, this is fourth. Third, just now we discussed it. This is fourth question. Express 0.999 in the form of P by Q. Okay. Are you surprised by your answer? First step is you need to convert in the form of P by Q. First convert this one. As usual, same steps. Consider x is equals to 0.99999 goes up to infinity. How many numbers are repeating? Only one number. Is it right? Only one number is repeating. So now multiplied by 10. Multiplied by 10. Next step, 10x is equals to 10 into 0.99999. Okay, it goes up to infinity. 10x is equals to 10 into 0.99 is 9.9999. Goes up to infinity. Okay. So 10x is equals to 9 plus, split this number as 9 plus 0.9999 goes up to infinity. Next step, 10x is equals to 9 plus, in the place of 0.99, replace that one as x. So call this as equation 1. So by equation 1. Okay. So call this one as x. Replace 0.99 as x. In next step, 10x minus x is equals to 9. 10x minus x is 9x is equals to 9. X is equals to 9 by 9, which is equals to 1. Yes, x is equals to 1. How you get 1? 1, it's in the form of P by Q, is 1 by 1. If you divide 1 by 1, can you get 0.999? No. Yes. Are you surprised by your answer? Yes, of course, we surprised by this answer. With your teacher and classmates, discuss why the answer makes sense. Yes, this answer makes sense. Why means we can conclude 0.999 is too much near to 1. Is it right? So too much 0.999 is too much near to 1. Therefore 1 as the answer. Is the answer. Okay. I hope all of you understand this one. In upcoming section, I will discuss about next sum, question number 4. Thank you, students. Thank you all. I hope all of you understand. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you all.